Hi everybody and welcome to part one of Breaking Down Brexit, where we take this complex topic of Brexit and break it down into bite-sized pieces. So first of all then, what is Brexit? It literally means British exit from the European Union. So of course, to understand this topic fully, we need to understand what the European Union is. So the European Union, or the EU, is a band of countries, like a club if you like, who have come together, have united economically and politically to increase economic cooperation, streamline trade, and ultimately the aim is to keep the peace between these countries. And the UK was a member, or is a member of the European Union. So why did they decide to leave? What led to Brexit? Why Brexit? It's a complex topic, but let's break it down. Let's take it to 2015, when there was a general election, and at the time, the UK Prime Minister was this guy here, David Cameron. He was also the leader of the Conservative Party. Now, the Conservative Party at that time were going through, there was a bit of a rift in the party, and the rift was over EU membership. There were some members of the party who were Eurosceptic, and that means they're opposed to the increasing powers of the European Union. So some members of the party felt that the EU had too much control over the UK and how it's governed, and felt that it was a threat somehow to the sovereignty of the UK. At the same time, there was a rise of a party called UKIP. That's the United Kingdom Independence Party, led by this guy, Nigel Farage. And they were a single issue party, so they were very much against one part of EU membership, and that is freedom of movement. The fact that anyone who's a member of the EU member states can freely move to any of the countries within the EU. So although David Cameron himself never actually he was never pro-Brexit, he wanted to put this issue to bed. He wanted to make sure that this issue was taken care of. It had become such a topic in the UK that it was very important that he put this issue to bed. So he took a gamble, and he said that in 2016 there would be a referendum on EU membership. What's a referendum? A referendum is when a single question is put to the people voting, the electorates. And in this case, the 2016 referendum, it was one question. And the question was, should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union? And it's a single question which needs a direct decision. So that led to a hugely publicized campaign where the Remain side put their arguments across and the Leave side put their arguments across to the people of whether we should leave or remain. And what happened was, it was very, very unexpected. The Leave campaign won. They won by, it was 51.89% to leave and 48.11% for remain. It was very, very close. And what happened next? Let's find out in part two.